Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and all I've got for you is one review. There's no Neovision Awakenings, there's no unit buffs. There's currently a free availability of getting crowns for Neovision Reign. That's it. So even though it said unit improvements in the news, there is none as of this video. Hopefully that changes soon, because I was looking forward to those, because I knew this was going to be not that great of a time. So the STMR is not very good except for some killers, but pretty mediocre STMR overall. Because some Neovision, STMRs you'd like to get multiples of sometimes, or at least get one. This one is just like whatever. Anyways, 200% killers for multiple killers. They have 150% over stamina, 200% TDH, 500% cap. Apparently, before the maintenance was over, they actually had 400% TDH, 400% attack, and also 300% LB damage, but they changed it, so now they're a lot weaker in that regard. They have two separate abilities that have 55 times mods. They do have different names, so I'm assuming that these can stack, but if they don't, he's a lot worse. He has 150% fire amp for himself on a one-use ability, Grandis. And this is so bizarre. So the LB is 130% fire and peril, and 200% LB damage, 250% attack buff. That's really low at this point. 200 times one hit fire, ice, and physical damage. 35% fire and ice and peril field. That's at least decent, but the other stuff, no. The SLB is just completely different. 250 times non-elemental tag chain, 12 hits, and it's only the +1. It's not the +2 like the Final Fantasy X2 girls got. So I don't get how this is a thing, but they're like, or 300 times tag chain, but like that's almost nothing still at this point. But this unit is not very good. I'm just gonna say that right out of the gate. This unit's not very good. Just terrible design, and keep in mind they're gonna be using their LB is gonna be up more often than their SLB is. So dual element finisher is just not needed at all. There's just no need for that. The feel is nice, but it's not 50% like Ellie's is, so just not even worth it. Besides the strong amp, the guy has almost nothing going for them. They're absolutely terrible. I have almost no positives to say about this unit, because they are like a Neovision pool diluter, pretty much. They're just diluting the Neovision pool for off banners in the future for you guys to get this unit instead of something actually decent. Basically, the modern Corral is how I would go about that. So let's just go ahead and reveal the score here. 5.5 out of 10. Absolutely abysmal unit. I just don't think, why do they even exist? I don't know why they exist other than to dilute the pool. Sorry. But what do you guys think? Am I going too hard on them, or is there some value to this? The only value that I even see is the Imperil Zone, the 35% ice and fire Imperil Zone. And you could bring them with the regular Tyvus, I suppose, but it's rough. This is rough, guys. It's a rough time, in my opinion. So, like, again, let me know what you guys think. Sadly, there's no Neovision Awakenings, no other unit buffs to talk about, like I mentioned. So that's just gonna not have to be a thing. How they could have made this unit better, not have dual elements, but still have the. You could have them non-elemental. They have fire and ice imbues, so you could have just had them. You could just choose between fire and ice, and with that, keep in mind you could have fire and ice and peril field. So just keep them not. The biggest thing is that if they were just non-elemental for both LB and SLB. The SLB is non-elemental, but not the LB. So if they just kept the LB non-elemental, their score probably would have been at least 6. Or 6.5, because the rest of the kit is not very good, and they have almost nothing going for them. So thank you guys very much for watching. A very quick video here. Not that exciting, but there's not much else to talk about, unfortunately. But there's a story event for some Lapis, so there's that at least. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.